Everyone on your feet. Let's welcome the chairman of the Arizona Republican Party, Robert Graham.
The eye of the tiger.
Hey, it's great to see these ASU cheerleaders. This group is a competitive group, and they are self-funded, so they travel around the country doing their thing as a self-funded group. You should look them up, take a look and see, and any support you can offer them, let's bring it on. We need more people involved in this. Hey, it's great to be here today, and it's great to see so many people here. We have such a fantastic opportunity in front of us right now as a Republican Party, as a GOP, stomping forward, doing everything we possibly can to do first, take out Harry Reid. What do you think about that? Once we do that, what do you think we teach our president a little bit about leadership? Yeah, somebody said humility. Look what's happening right now in our country. We've got a rudderless country. We have no leadership. We're being steered off the cliff, literally, in so many different ways. Think about the scandals. When, my mom used to say, and people say to us all the time, where there's smoke, there probably is what? You think there's fire? Look at the IRS. Look at Benghazi. Look at Fast and Furious. Look what's happening to our best ally, Israel. Look at the way that the world has taken so much pressure and putting it upon them. It's sad to recognize that our freedoms, our liberties are being trounced on. We see the suit coming from the House trying to do everything they can to slow down the progressive social movement that's being led by our president. And look what's happening. Where's the energy? Where's the emotion? It's right here. This is where it needs to be. As a matter of reference, Arizona is a prime target for the progressive movement in this country. Did you know that? Right now, 7 out of our 15 counties are blue. Okay, people say, oh, it's a bright red state. We've got the big elephant paint in the walls and we're all red. It's not that way. What happens is we have apathy, right? People are kind of sick of parties. They're sick of politics. They're saddened by what's happened. They feel absolutely let down at the loss of the election in 2012. Thought maybe we had some hope. Maybe we had some energy to take this guy out. And then he won. And then our people feel deflated. Everybody says, gosh, can we really beat these guys, or do they have too much momentum against us? Well, in the state of Arizona, I'm happy to report, we have an aggressive strategy. We're taking it to them when it comes to media. We're taking it to them on fundraising alone. We are 7 to 10 times ahead of the Democrat Party in the state. Technology, we're thousands of percent. Thank you. We're 1,000% ahead of them in social media. We're hammering them everywhere we possibly can. We're introducing challenges. They're making mistakes as a result of a smart, focused, concentrated plan that does what? It wants to win. Right now, when you think about that song that I came out here with Eye of the Tiger, one of the first lines is rising up back on the street. And I thought that was so fitting to where we need to be. The energy has to be there. We have to recognize that we are going into the ring, but instead of putting boxing gloves on, we have to take the boxing gloves off. Politically correctness is not my thing. It's about true message. It's about hitting them exactly where the public needs to know what's all about these guys, because the lies need to stop now, and we need to win. How about that? Now, you as a collective body have remarkable influence on your neighbors and your friends. In a midterm election, see what happens is they chip away. They chip away at our legislature. They chip away at our school board. They start to percolate up. They bring this big government message, and they start to control our lives and start to limit our freedoms. And so what happens is we sit back and we don't feel it because it's happening at different levels that we're not intimately involved in. So when that's happening, sometimes it's harder to put up your defenses. It's hard to reach and stick somebody in the eye to tell them to back off and get out of your freedom. So what we have to recognize is that every level is essential for us to have victory. And the number one thing, how do we win elections? Vote. Do you know that our country right now has had multiple primaries across the country? These primaries, there's been 123 million eligible voters to vote in these primaries. Only 18 million people have voted so far. If you do not vote, you have no right to argue or complain about the outcome. Your vote counts. Your neighbor's votes count. Engage in the process, and let's have a fantastic outcome. So let me tell you the good news about Arizona. We have fantastic candidates that are all heated up, ready to go, and they're marching through this primary. Early ballots. If you are an early ballot person, you probably received it already. Fill it out and vote. Educate your neighbors. Get them to vote. We will be calling you if you do not vote, I promise you. And we are going to encourage you to vote because we need the process to become alive again. I heard a great speech from one of our senators a few weeks ago, and he said, act as if you're singing as you come over the hill. It should be about fun, and it should be about opportunity and growth. When I think about the GOP, I think we should call ourselves a great opportunity party because our principles and our values lead to prosperity. They lead to individual accomplishment. They protect life. They encourage growth and education and individualism. This is our great nation. So here we are. We have the opportunity to do it and encourage people to make it happen. It's up to us. Every single one of us needs to roll up our sleeves and get to work. If it means making phone calls, knocking doors, kind of leaning on your neighbors saying, hey, let us teach you the right way to do things and let us encourage you to be a part of something that's pretty fantastic. We as a party have an opportunity because Obama is the gift that keeps on giving. He has never stopped. In his absence is making it absolutely possible that we regain the Senate, maintain our great majority in the House, and we get to move the country in the right direction. We have a lot to happen. It has to start in Arizona. Let's protect Arizona. Let's have a fantastic outcome. More than anything, let's protect our freedoms and our liberties. Let's go, Arizona. Thank you. Have a great night.